Having crunched the numbers, we believe that the Jamaican Paris Olympic team could walk away with many medals, maybe one of our best medal hauls ever. Things are not bleak for the Jamaicans. Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to go. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. You drop a video at least once a day here in Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button and finally leave your thoughts. So, ready? Yeah, good to go. Well, I think Jamaica is in a good way entering the Paris Olympic Games. But first up, before we talk about the medal possibilities of this great island of Jamaica, let's introduce you to the actual team, the young persons going to represent the great island of Jamaica. For the women's team, the captain is none other than the greatest of all time, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and the team comprises of these young queens. In the women's 100 meters, it's Tia Clayton, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and Shericka Jackson. 200 meters, Nisha Berger, Shericka Jackson, and Anae Taylor-Thomas. 400 meters, Julian Brumfield, Nickisha Price, and Stacey-Ann Williams. 800 meters, Natoya Gould and Adele Tracy. 1500 meters, Adele Tracy. 100 meter hurdles, Janique Brown, Ackera Nugent, and Daniel Williams. 400 meter hurdles, Rochelle Clayton, Genevieve Russell, and Cheyenne Salmon. High jump, Lamara Destined. Long jump, Chance Porter and Akeelia Smith. Triple jump, Shanika Ricketts, Akeelia Smith, and Kimberly Williams. Shot put, Lloyd Rick Cameron, Daniel Thomas Todd. Discus, Samantha Hall. Hammer, that's Nayoka Clunis. 4x100 meters, Tia Clayton, Sasha Forbes, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Pryce, and Shericka Jackson. 4x400 meters female, Janelle Brumfield, Stephanie Ann McPherson, Nickisha Price, and Stacey-Ann Williams. The captain for the men's team is Yona Knight Wisdom, and on the men's sides, the team is as follows. The men's 100 meters, Akeem Blake Seville and Kishane Thompson. 200 meters, Andrew Hudson, Brian Lavelle. 400 meters, Sean Bailey, Javon Powell, and Dadrian Watkin. 800 meters, Navaska Anderson. 110 meters hurdles, Orlando Bennett, Rashid Broadbent, and Hansa Parchment. 400 meter hurdles, Rashawn Clark, Jaheel Hyde, Malik James King. High jump, Romaine Beckford. Long jump, Tajay Gale, Karen McLeod, Wayne Pinnock. Triple jump, Jaden Hibbert, Jordan Scott. Shot put, Rahija Campbell. Discus, Ralph Ford Mullings, Travis Michael, and Roger Stoner. The men's 4x100 meters relay, Akeem Blake, Jelani Gordon, Seville, and Kishane Thompson. Mixed relays, 4x400 meters, Zadrian Barnes, Raheem Hayes, Anjanette Knight, and Ashley Williams. So that is the team. Now, there are some people who seem to think that this will not be a good medal haul for Jamaica. But we've been looking at the numbers, and we're going to talk about persons who have a massively high chance, meaning I'd say over 40%, 30 to 40% of winning, and in some cases even higher. First up, let's talk about the world lead in the women's 400 meters so far for the 2024 season, the fastest in the world so far, as well as the reigning national champion and national record holder for Jamaica, the remarkable Nickisha Price, who we spoke to you about for quite some time. With her world leading 48.57, she is the fastest woman in the year thus far in the 400 meters for the 2024 season, and seems to have the legs under her. In fact, one would say that going in, she has a huge above 50% chance of winning a gold medal.
Nickisha Price, the NCAA champion, the world number 2, leads coming into the straight. Adlika Klaver got the strength to go with her, although Kashmanek is coming back at her. The pole having a fabulous run here, but Nickisha Price will not be caught. She's finishing so strongly. Brilliant running from her through the second half as well. 48.56. She is the world's fastest this year.
The men's 100 meters features two of the fastest men in the world so far for the 2024 season. First up, Kishane Thompson, the fastest man with a time of 9.77. He said recently, "I was never short of confidence, but I believe I have much more to do as I can run way faster. Notice, he said way faster. Also, the fourth fastest man with a time of 9.82, oblique Seville.
Set. Up. Seville and Thompson got away like rockets. Seville looks imperious. Thompson looks imperious and commanding as well. Kishane Thompson steps to the fore.
In the men's triple jump, it's young Jaden Hibbert. Jaden Hibbert has a huge chance, I would say above 30% of medaling at the Paris Olympic Games. Now, I can't tell if it's going to be gold or silver. I do have one criticism for young Jaden Hibbert. I really wanted to see him jumping against those super jumpers over there in Europe. Haven't seen it this year, but his team must know what they're doing. But I do think he's a massive medal hopeful should he remain healthy. So those are 4 persons so far we're talking about. All these people that I mentioned have huge chances of being on the podium. That's 4 people so far. This is the men's triple jump, of course. Ackera Nickisha in the women's 100 meter hurdles is now the reigning national champion in that event. The national record holder with an astounding 12.28, which by the way is her new personal best and the second fastest time in the world so far for the 2024 season. We have been saying for quite some time, if you are a regular here, that Ackera Nickisha should medal and most likely will. In fact, I am thinking that she could walk away with the gold medal, and I'm not joking when I say this. She's in the shape of her life. So this is another massive medal contender, number 2 in the world by qualification and time.
National championships. Salmon, Brown, Nugent, Williams, Tapper, Roswell, Wilson back on their mark.
Set.
This time they are away cleanly. Look at Daniel Williams. Ackera Nickisha has flown out of the blocks. Nickisha has left the rest of the field for dead. Daniel Williams trying to get back. Look at Ackera Nickisha. What time will she produce? Ackera Nickisha, 12.25 seconds.
The 4th and 5th fastest women in the world so far for the 2024 season are both Jamaicans, Shericka Jackson and Tia Clayton. Shericka Jackson laid down a time of 10.84 to win the finals at Jamaica National Championships, and Tia Clayton laid down a personal best in the semifinals of 10.86. Both are high possibilities for a medal. The only thing I have regarding Tia Clayton is that she may be a little bit inexperienced.
And across the globe, set, bang, where they go. Kemba Nelson, Fraser Price got an excellent start. Tia Clayton is running the race of her life. Shericka Jackson turns on the afterburners now. Spectacular performance. 10 points.
2 other massive medal possibilities. These are Wayne Pinnock and Kerry McLeod in the men's long jump. Both men are in the top 6 in the world so far for the 2024 season. Kerry McLeod is 4th and Wayne Pinnock is 3rd. These men do have a massive chance of walking away with a medal. Although Shericka Jackson does not seem to be at her best with a personal PB of 21.41, the second fastest time ever ran by a woman in the history of the world in the 200 meters. It goes without saying that the twice world champion in this event, second fastest woman all time, with 4 of the 10 fastest times thus far in this event, the women's 200 meters, must be seen as a massive medal hopeful and favorite. In fact, I still think she's a favorite to win the 200 meters. Those are just some of the individual medals that we can walk away, and we have not talked about the likes of Daniel Williams in the women's 100 meter hurdles. We have not talked about several other athletes. We're just going based on the times, etc. In the situation of Shericka Jackson, we're talking about her history. 2-time world champion, fastest woman alive, the second fastest woman all time in the 200 meters. And I have said it several times, even at 50%, it's very difficult for anyone to challenge her, maybe Gabby Thomas. So I do think if she remains healthy, she has a huge chance of medaling in Paris. Now, you don't need to listen to me. I'm just some guy on YouTube, just a fan. So, of course, this is my 2 cents. You've been hearing that the whole video. Listen to the greatest female sprint coach in history, the great Stephen Francis of MVP.
I don't see how it is as disastrous as some people seem to think. I think we will be able to get medals in a lot of sprint events, women, and with men. Hopefully, Parchment and Broadbell comes on, but they have the ability to come on. The Rochelle and the other hurdlers are certainly leading the fight for the bronze medal in the 4 hurdles, and we're always hoping that Shanique Ricketts will recapture her form. We have, of course, 3 long jumpers. So it's not as bleak as a lot of people think.
So let's talk about the hurdles. In the women's 4x400 meter relays, we have a massive chance of winning the gold medal. We do. And if not, we certainly should medal in the women's 4x400 meters as long as we keep a hold of the baton. We have done thus very good so far. I think the team that we are fielding to the Olympic Games in Paris, including Stacey Ann Williams, Price, etc., is a very strong team. So I believe in the women's 400 meters, that is another massive medal possibility. Whether it is a bronze, gold, silver, or gold, I'm not sure. But I do believe that we have a massive chance of winning a medal in the 4x400 meter relays. Okay, this of course is my 2 cents. I know this is going on, but just bear with me. We have more points to make. Listen. It goes without saying that in the women's 4x100 meter relays, we have a humongous chance of medaling. In fact, I can almost say, barring any unforeseen circumstance, we probably more than likely will medal in the Paris Olympic Games in the women's 4x100 meter relays. And I think this is a very strong team. Sasha Lee Forbes is really, really experienced and very fast. You know that I'm a huge fan. Shelly and Fraser Price goes without saying. Tia Clayton is extremely experienced in terms of 4x100 meter relays. Remember, she is a part of I believe the under 20 world record in that event, and she was a part of Edwin Allen's dominance in the 4x100 meter relay for several years across the Caribbean, Jamaica, and the under 24 by 100 meter relay world. So I believe we should definitely get a medal here. Now, we don't even need to talk about the men's 4x100 meter relay. If we are doing the camps, if we are working on the passes, we can not only medal, but we can actually break the world record. I genuinely believe this. I believe all the elements are in place for this to occur. It's just to get the baton around in the best way possible. So I'm hoping that, so we're talking about several medals, people. 4x1 for men, 4x1 women, 4x4 women. I think even the mixed relays we stand a very chance of 4x4. The hurdles, huge chance of medaling, huge, and possibly more than one. The men's 100 meters, I think we have 2 medal possibilities there. The women's 100 meters may be a little more sparse, going to be honest with you, but I do believe that we should walk away with at least 1 medal from that event. The long jump, we have a huge chance of walking away with 1 or 2 medals in that event. The triple jump, huge chance of walking away with medals. You notice I'm just going and going. In the price in the 400 meter flat, huge chance. Men's 4. So what I'm saying is, we have a huge contingent in terms of walking away with medals. And when I hear some people talk, you get the feeling that it's doomsday. Listen, I'm not quite sure what you're looking at, but we're just looking at the straight numbers. We're not even talking about the variables in terms of the experience of a Daniel Williams or a Sharika or a Shelly or all these other things. We're just talking about the raw digits. The raw digits say we should be able to medal in Paris, maybe 9 to 11 medals. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, the notification bell, the like button, and leave your comments. Do you think I'm accurate? Do you think I'm being led by my feelings? You are royals, kings and queens. Bless up!